It takes less than 3 seconds to breach a standard residential door. We like to think of our homes as castles, places where the chaos of the world can't touch us. But the lens of a doorbell camera reveals a different truth. Glass shatters, wood splinters, and sometimes the monsters don't just knock, they kick the door down. This isn't a movie, this is brute force. The scariest part isn't the violence, it's the audacity. They don't care about the noise, they don't care about the camera, they want in. But brute force is easy to understand. What's truly terrifying is when they use your own empathy against you. A stranded girl, a broken down car. It triggers a biological instinct to help, to open the door. In the wild, predators use camouflage. In the suburbs, they use decoys. Watch the background, the shadow. This is a coordinated ambush. If that homeowner had opened the door, they would be a statistic right now.
Hello, do y'all have a phone I can use? My car broke down and y'all's the only one that got a light on.
We don't.
You know?
It's alright.
Fortunately, the homeowner spoke through the intercom. Realizing the trap had failed, the armed men fled the scene. It makes you question, is she a victim or is she part of the pack? Deception is a quiet tool, but sometimes the predator doesn't have time for games. They just take what they want. Listen to that knock. That is not a sales pitch. That is the sound of pure survival instinct.
Stop, please, no. No, please. Stop.
We often talk about flight or fight. This is flight hitting a dead end. What chills me about this footage isn't just the kidnapping, it's the silence of the house. She rang the bell, and nobody opened it. The woman was dragged into a car, but miles down the road, she managed to jump out of the moving vehicle to escape. She survived. The kidnapper is now serving life in prison. But the camera recorded the crime, and it didn't stop it. Most attacks begin with a warning, a footstep, a shadow. But sometimes, violence doesn't knock, it just arrives. In a fraction of a second, a sanctuary turns into an inferno. This footage captures a targeted arson attack. No demands, no theft, just erasure. The consequence: the blast destroyed a vehicle and severely damaged 2 homes. The family escaped through the back door, but police never found a clear motive. It was chaos for the sake of chaos. Fire is terrifying because it consumes everything. But at least you can see it coming. The next case is about the threat that stands silently in the dark, just watching. Masks. Since ancient times, we've used masks to hide our identity, but also to detach ourselves from our humanity. They aren't trying to break the door immediately. They are standing there, testing boundaries, knowing that you are watching them. It's a power play. We are here. We have the weapons. What are you going to do? After staring for minutes, the homeowner yelled through the camera. They simply turned and walked away. A scouting mission. Masks hide the face. But what happens when the face itself becomes the mask of something broken? We fear the calculated criminal, the mastermind. But there is nothing more unpredictable than a human mind that has snapped. This isn't a criminal. This is a system failure. He feels no pain. He is using his own skull as a battering ram. He knocked himself unconscious before breaching the door. Police hospitalized him shortly after. But imagine if you had opened the door to help him. We expect monsters to look like monsters. We don't expect them to look like grandmothers. Cognitive dissonance. You see an elderly woman. Your brain says, harmless, weak, help her. Then you look down, and you see the butcher knife. If you open that door out of respect for the elderly, it would be the last mistake you ever made. She wandered off into the night, unidentified, likely suffering from dementia or something darker. Danger doesn't always look like a monster. Sometimes danger looks exactly like your dinner delivery. This is the modern Trojan horse, a food delivery. We lower our guard for convenience, but look at the back camera.
Good edge.
While you are distracted by the food, the wolves are circling the back gate. This isn't an opportunity crime. This is intel. This is planning. The homeowner triggered the panic alarm. The siren scared them off seconds before they breached the home. Technology saved his life. But it proves one simple fact. The illusion of safety is just that. These cameras capture the thin line between a quiet night and a tragedy. Lock your doors. Watch your screens. But remember, eventually, you have to leave the house. And when you do, the danger gets in the car with you. I analyzed the footage of what happens inside Uber rides when the driver turns out to be the predator. Click here to see what the cameras caught.